Hi everyone, this is Captain Jim with Taiwan On Charter, and this is Tuesday's tip of the week. And last week, if you remember, I had a number of items. We were talking everything from fuel additive to lower unit to greasing your outboard engine. And today, what I'm doing is changing the lower unit on my twin 150 four strokes here. Anyway, it's real simple. I like to change my gear lube between 80 and 100 hours, give or take. I don't go over 100, so I may change it at 85 hours, maybe 90. Today I'm changing it right at 81 hours. I just do it often. Gear lube is really cheap. Lower units aren't, so you can never change your gear lube too often. But bottom line is, let's see, I'm going to show you how easy this is right here. And all I'm doing is I'm going to open up the screw down here in the lower unit. I got my drain pan here, and I'm just going to go ahead and pop this free like so. And these are, you know, they're snug on there, but I want to show you something because of we're gonna have to release this up here because that's gonna let the air in, and this is gonna come out really super quick. But right now it's just gonna kind of leak out. But I want to show you guys something because this is important. Once we pull that out, you see the fluid coming out kind of slow, and you'll notice that up here sometimes these are on tight. So what you want to do is just grab that little, pop it free, and here it comes. It'll come out real fast now once this is released, just like so. There it goes. So, and you can see you get a little water in there, and that's what that milky color is. Nothing to be alarmed you know, nothing to be alarmed over. Gear lube's designed, I mean, it'll get a little water in there over time anyway, but that's nothing to worry about. That's you know, a couple of percent of water in there, if that at all. And you want to let this sit for probably 5-10 minutes. Let it drain really good, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fill it up with gear lube right here. So it's ready to go. So you got your Yamalube gear case lube, and we're going to go ahead and pump this thing back up here in just a few minutes. We're going to give this about 5-10 minutes to really drain out pretty good. Stay tuned. This is Captain Jim with Taiwan On Charter again. And just a second ago, we had drained the lower unit on the F150 Yamaha, and we're putting new fluid, new gear lube in it. I've already got the gear lubes out. The adapter, as everybody can see, you can pick this adapter up at any West Marine, any marina really carries these. Adapters are for Yamaha, Suzuki, Mercury. They all have their own. Anyway, the key here is when you're changing this is the little magnetic screw that goes in the bottom that'll catch any metal shavings. You know, every time you go to change your gear lube, you'll notice just a little bit of shavings. Just wipe that off. Here's the item that's very crucial. This is a little Yamaha washer for your lower unit. You replace these every single time. It just goes on there like that. Very simple. Here's the ones I had taken off, and you'll notice, see how it's crushed? Well, believe it or not, people reuse that not thinking anything of it, but that's how you get water intrusion in your lower unit, by simply not spending 90 cents or anywhere from 90 cents to $1.10 for that little gasket. Then that is crucial. So don't go cheap. You get that every time you change your lower unit. In fact, if you're even just checking your lower unit gear lube, just replace it, okay? Because again, it's 90 cents to $1.10, and it's foolish because once you seat these things down, that's it. That's what they're designed to do. They're a one-time use item. So anyway, you're going to need 2 of these, obviously, and that's ready to go for that particular screw goes into the bottom because, again, it's magnetic, so it traps all the metal shavings as it comes down. And then, of course, you have your one here for the top, okay? And so they're ready to go when we get this thing pumped up. And there you go. There's your Yamaha. That's the washer, or item number. So anybody that needs to know that, there it is, right there. So let's go ahead. I already started priming this thing up and getting 3/4 of the fluid in. So what you'll notice here is you're going to see the fluid as we're pumping this thing up. There, see it coming out right there? That's when you know it's full, okay? So you're gonna do a couple of more pumps, right? Get a little bit of air out of there. Yeah, so you're gonna, an extra ounce of fluid, but you wanna make sure, see the little air? See it coming out? Okay. And we're just about full. Okay, little air bubbles, give it a second. Little air bubbles there. And now here's what we're gonna do. See, now it's nice and smooth. See that? And now here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go ahead, put the top one in first. And again, the reason for this is simple. It's because when you go and take your fill tube off right down here, the fluid won't come out, okay? It's gonna barely come out. A little bit will come out. See that? Hardly anything comes out because it's, the air is trapped. So we're gonna go ahead and get that up in there, and we're gonna go ahead and get that in there so they're ready to go. Okay, look at that. Okay, now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull all this stuff out of the way, and I'm gonna tighten these up, and then that's it. It's as simple as that. So once those are tight and snug, your gear lubes change, and that takes a whopping total from start to finish 15 minutes. Okay, so in 30 minutes you got both units changed. Cheap, again, you're talking $10 a quart for oil. The left-hand engine over there is going to take around 30 ounces, 31 ounces. This one takes right around 34 ounces to completely fill up. So basically, for you buy yourself 2 quarts of oil, anywhere from $20 to $25 total. The 2 washers, you're into this whole thing for $27, and it sure beats replacing a lower unit, but that's how simple it is, guys. Again, between 80 and 100 hours, change your gear lubes. Very simple to do. That's Tuesday's tip of the week.